How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Tell Me Why. Right, we need to go find Sam. Out of order, go around. Where could he be? We going this way then? There he is.
Family's family. Fuck it. Oh, Allie, Hello.
Hi, Sam. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
So, I was over at the station and I was thinking about some things.
Yeah?
You've known us for a while.
Your whole lives. You puked all over my slick denim button-up.
That's a nice memory.
I can't put any of the chain or the valve covers back on. So, did you need something?
Can we be straight up?
I was hoping to, I actually wanted to check out your boat, is all.
Yeah. Huh? All right, here she is.
Are you gonna be long? I was hoping we could talk.
I don't need my ears to fix an engine. What's up?
Never mind.
Hold on, guys. I was fiddling with settings. Smoother. Okay.
So,
What are you doing wandering around in the middle of the working day?
I'm off today. Sam, could we talk now? It's a little important.
Ain't that what we're doing? Where's your brother?
Back at the house, I guess.
So, what's he getting up to today?
Who knows?
All right.
Come on, Sam.
So,
What are you doing wandering around in the middle of the working day?
I'm
God.
off today. Sam, could we talk now? It's a little important.
Ain't that what we're doing?
What are you doing?
My cousin Billy bought an old motorboat, but that fool drowned the engine taking her out. Yeah, I told him I'd fix it. How's the house coming along?
Low.
Slow. There's a lot to do.
Of course, I mean, there's a whole lives in there. Real shame.
How the blooming heck do I get him to talk?
Hey, an encyclopedia of astronomy. I have this one. Oh, that's a really nice sextant.
Well, it sure is. It's a present from my old crew for my 30th birthday.
It's beautiful.
Well, it's mostly just for decoration these days, but I'm a big fan of doing things the old-fashioned way, you know?
Anything up here? I don't...
Shit. These freaking nuts are stuck.
Having some trouble?
Can't get these nuts loose because my idiot cousin let them rust. Got a can of rust remover somewhere. If you come across it, pass it over, yeah?
Oh, sure.
Okay, let's try and find it. Oh, that's it there. Got WD-40 anywhere?
Would this help?
Oh, thanks, princess, but that ain't it. It's,
Hey, what?
It's in a red can.
Not a princess. God. This article about ocean acidification is really unnerving.
What's that?
Oh, there's an article in today's paper about how climate change is ruining the ocean.
Yeah. Fish have gotten puny. Spotting fewer and fewer whales. I don't know where we're headed, but we sure as hell are going there.
Is that it? Got no top on.
How about this?
Huh? No. No, it should be on one of those shelves back there. Don't stress yourself out. I can work them for you eventually.
God damn it.
Damn it.
What happened?
Busted my finger with that stupid wrench. Grab me a gauze. Should be in that cupboard over there.
What cupboard? You have no cupboards in here. Oh.
Find anything?
He does have cupboards. I was wrong. Okay. I admit my mistake.
Sam? Are you our father?
Figured you'd ask me that question someday.
Well,
I wish I was.
what the hell kind of answer is that?
I'm sorry, Allie. But the man you're looking for, he ain't me.
Oh, okay. Guess I'll just take your word for it then.
Hey, you got no right coming in here getting angry at me for something I got nothing to do with.
But you two were so close. I know you meant something to her.
Doesn't mean that.
You honestly think I would have let you two grow up without a father? I may be a deadbeat, but I'm no coward.
But you must know something.
I truly don't. Your mama, she never... Look, we were just friends. I mean, take a look at old Sam. No woman like Mary Ann would ever think twice about a guy like me.
I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of trying to unravel all of Mary Ann's fucking secrets. I don't understand her. I want to hate her so much. But I don't even know who she was.
Come with me. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Come in. Come in.
Oh. When was the last time you cracked a window?
Heat's on the fritz.
What's all this?
Here, I kept a few things.
Can I? She looks happy.
She was.
When was this? Why are you wearing a square hat?
Oh, yeah, that was when I finally got my captain's license. Mary Ann's the one. Huh. Yeah, Laura took this one. We'd been working on that barn for months. That roof was a son of a bitch to sheath. Rain just kept on leaking into the loft.
Wait, the barn has a loft?
Oh, yeah. You didn't know?
No, she didn't tell us. Is that a trap door?
Yeah. She had me close the whole thing up. Told her it was gonna be real hard to get any hay up there, but she said she didn't mind.
Okay, we need to go.
Do you know what's up there?
I could tell she didn't want to talk about it, so I respected that.
Well, we're gonna have to empty it out for the sale, so I guess we'll know soon enough.
Allie, you really gonna go through with this? It's like I told you, that house meant everything to your mama. It's all we got left. You can't just throw it away.
We have to.
I'm sorry. I know how hard this has been on you. But you need to move on.
What's done is done.
Maybe it would help to talk to someone about it?
I ever tell you about the time I broke my leg? Shin bone snapped in 3 different places. It stuck in my ass for a month. No use to anybody. I was so down I couldn't even bring myself to get out of bed. But your mama, she has having none of that. She got me up one morning and drove me to a nice spot by the harbor. I watched the boats come in and out all morning. You can't let yourself be defined by the parts that are broken. That's what you told me. You gotta find a way to work with what you got. Think about that a lot. Gotta remember.
Okay. Guess we go to the house to find out what's in the loft.
Get the hell off my property. Now, if you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Hey, Tyler? I've been looking all over the place for you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, let's get you off your feet, okay? Come on. Listen, if you want to be alone, I'll go. But if there's anything you need to get off your chest, I won't snitch.
You saw Alyson? How is she?
Yeah. I went back to check on her this morning. She was in a pretty bad way. Whatever went on between you two, it wrecked her.
Look, I don't want to drag you into this.
Well, I'm already in it, and you look like hell, so...
I just got a lot on my mind.
Well, I know one thing that's good for that. As a wise man once said, fishing is the cure to the wounds of the heart.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Come on, we're burning daylight. Let's go.
Where are we gonna go?
Why go anywhere when we have a perfectly frozen lake right here?
Ice fishing in November?
Yeah, it got cold way fast this year. Climate change. That shit's gonna kill us. But hey, fish first. You can walk behind me if you're afraid, though.
You're actually serious?
I am a very serious man, Tyler. Let's go. We still have to get everything out of the car.
Ice fishing.
Stage is set. It's showtime. Whenever you're ready.
You sure you don't want to go?
Nah. Look, no way I'm gonna rob you of your first catch in your own backyard.
All right.
Gotta wait now.
Got everything you need, by the way?
Yeah, I'm good.
Man, I'm so gonna miss this.
Miss what?
Just hanging out and fishing and... You know, I'm not gonna have a lot of time after we move to Juneau with school and the JC and everything.
Right.
So did any of the people you came up with at Fireweed land in Juneau?
Oh, I'm not sure. Once they left, I never really kept in touch.
Really?
Everyone moves on.
People came and went a lot. And besides, everyone moves on eventually, right?
Not everyone. Not people who get so close they're like family.
I already have a family.
Well, there's a reason we think of families as trees. They keep on sprouting new branches and...
Oh, hey, I think I've got a bite.
Oh,
You got this. Reel them in. Come on, pull up on the rod. Reel them in.
we got this.
Now give it a nice pull.
Reel her in.
I got it. Slippery little. Got it.
Bravo.
First of many.
Pace yourself. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thanks, Sensei.
Oh, hey, did you want to make solid plans to hit the buzzard hole? The river might ice over soon, so we shouldn't wait too long.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. I was planning to go Saturday. I'll pick you up on the way out.
Cool. I'll set my alarm to ass crack of dawn.
Okay.
I should have said this earlier, but thanks for doing all this.
You're making it sound like it's a big deal again. This is what friends do. Besides, I wanted to see if all this talk of yours was just that.
Your verdict?
You're doing pretty well, but don't let it go to your head. Still plenty of time for ego to get the best of you.
Yes, sir. Hey, so the other day you were talking about your chosen family. How did you find them?
Well, high school can be kind of rough when you gotta hide who you are every second of the day. I got to a pretty dark place.
I can relate to that.
One morning, my uncle woke me up and told me to get into his car. I figured we're going fishing or something, but then we ended up outside the Juneau Coalition for Equality.
Your uncle brought you to the JCE.
Yeah. He didn't know how to help, so he found someone who did.
That sounds amazing.
You know, even if you don't move to Juneau, my offer still stands. The JC holds a monthly meeting. You meet a lot of good people there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where I'm going, but yeah, if I'm around for the next one, I'll give you a call.
No pressure. Just letting you know the door's open.
Oh, we got another bite.
All right, here we go.
Probably gonna be something like blooming bring up the mom or something. Never mind.
Okay. How about them apples?
Nice job. So, you weren't all talk.
Impressed?
I only see 2 fish in my cooler.
For now. So, about last night. I don't know what Alyson said, but from my side, well, I thought we were on the same page. But it turns out we weren't.
Hey, so don't tell her I told you, but last week your sister was almost unbearable. She was jumping up and down with excitement at you coming back.
Really?
You better believe it. Look, the last time you saw each other, you were kids. Just because things have changed doesn't mean you can't work it out.
I know. It's probably my fault. I really pushed her last night. I just don't get why she always has to run away from everything.
You blame her?
Avoiding the problem doesn't make it go away. She's so fixated on selling the house. It's like she's trying to bury the past. All of it. Even the good parts.
Look, I'm not picking sides here. Okay, but she's been murder house girl ever since it happened. Now she's got a chance to put it behind her and start fresh. Shit, I'd be pretty eager too.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that.
I guess I didn't really think about that. I've been so focused on my own shit. It's been hard, you know? Figuring out how to live out here.
You mean outside of Fireweed?
Yeah. When I first got there, all I could think about was getting out. It felt like a cage. But after a while, it started to feel more like a shell. I figured out who I was in there. But now I've got to work out how to be that person out here.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, none of us really know what we're doing. Like, shit may look bleak now, but your sister's never gonna give up on you. And you can lean on me too if you want. Just be careful, okay? Got a bad left shoulder.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks for listening.
Don't mention it.
Another bite.
So you gonna tell me what's in the cooler, or what?
I could tell you. Or I could watch you squirm a bit longer.
Ugh. You're a terrible person. You know that?
You betcha.
Don't you
Oh.
say anything.
Come on, little fishy.
Easy. Oh. Whoa. Bam. 3 out of 3.
Well played. I got nothing. That was clean.
I'm a little disappointed. Can I ask you something kind of weird and maybe hard to answer?
Weird and kind of hard to answer my jam. What's up?
How'd you know you were ready to trust anyone enough to put yourself out there?
Okay. Yeah, that is a hard question.
Told you.
There's not really two ways about it. You gotta be willing to take a hit. Look, I stopped listening to the entire indie folk genre just because I was dumped at a show once. But I put myself back out there just like everyone who's ever gotten their heart stomped on. Because when you meet someone who really sees you, you don't have to pretend anymore.
you're still interested in being that someone? Even after all the shit that's happened?
Hey, I've got baggage too. I think it's worth a chance. Don't you?
I think we're in total agreement here.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get this feeling like I could say or do anything with you and it'd be cool. I feel safe.
You are. Because your sister would kill me if I did you dirty.
Yeah, she would.
So, doesn't look like you're catching anything with that. You want me to show you how it's done?
Go for it.
Hey, you're missing the show.
Do it.
You okay?
So, yeah.
Yes, one way to put it. Hey, Allie. I think I'll just show myself out.
Okay, call me later.
You know I will.
All good.
Sorry for interrupting.
No, it's totally fine. We were done anyway.
Catch anything?
Mostly ice, but yeah.
Tyler, I'm sorry for freaking out yesterday. All of this, it's just been really hard on me.
Don't apologize. I was being an asshole. We should have never pushed you that hard.
Come here. God, why did I miss you so much? It's only been a day.
I've been told I have that effect on people.
You dum-dum. Okay, so I need to show you something.
What? You're kind of weirding me out.
Can we sit down for a sec?
So, what is it?
I was just at Sam's. He's not our father.
How do you know?
I asked him, point blank.
Hmm.
I'm not surprised. Burning down the barn didn't really seem like a Sam move.
Yeah, I guess it was silly to suspect him in the first place. He'd never hurt Mary Ann's kids. There's something else. Look at this. This was taken in 1992 when Mary Ann first moved to Delos Crossing. See that ladder? Sam told me the barn has a loft. He helped her build it. Apparently she never told anyone about it.
And it's still there?
As far as he knows, yeah. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
We've come this far.
I wonder what's
And
in
a
the
hidden
loft.
That's got secret shit written all over it.
Let's go.
got to be something good, surely. We're gonna need that ladder.
Ugh, what a mess. That's not gonna help us get this house sold.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate. My brain was going to some
Oh, there's a ladder
real
there.
dark places.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, I'll protect you.
We'll see how chivalrous you feel when you've got bats in that perfectly coiffed hair.
What do you think is up there?
I don't know. I'm trying not to speculate.
So what do I do? Because you won't let me take the
Real dark
bloody
places.
ladder.
Don't worry. Whatever's up there, the handle should be behind this.
Oh.
Ah, there it is.
Here we go.
It's opening up.
The secret keeper always did store all the best secrets in the clouds.
Yep. Come on, let's find a way to climb up there.
There, the ladder. Oh, damn. Not expecting it to look like that.
Can you see anything?
Nope, nada. Here, found a switch.
Holy shit. Well, that shaved a few years off my life. Whoa.
It's
Her story.
Look, she left us something.
Puzzles.
It's got a combination lock with letters.
Do you think she hid the code somewhere in all this?
Knowing Mary Ann, probably.
Well, you want to do this?
Yeah. Let's start here. Why are these pictures from the Book of Goblins here?
I don't know.
What is it that we're after?
Do you have any idea what the code might be?
No.
Okay, so like
we should
symbols.
probably see if Marianne hid anything before we go trying to guess.
The Ice King goes in the forest, obviously. Back in your pond, Big Frog.
Oh, did I miss a few of them then?
Crafty goblins go here. The moon hag's gotta be imprisoned in her lake. That's the pious pelican spot.
Hey, I want to take a crack at this one before we try to figure out any others.
Oh, okay.
Recognize this?
Yeah. It's from the story where the goblins tricked the Mad Hunter.
It It looks like it, but it's different, right? Can you check the book?
Well, here it is.
Hmm.
Why do you think she changed the picture?
I don't know. Maybe it's a message. Like,
Okay, spot the differences. It moves. Oh, some of these parts are buttons. Why do you think she added that castle in the background?
see the color of the flag? It could be the Gold Lady's castle. And it looks like the...
It's not the same title, so I guess that counts as it. The princess is running away from the Mad Hunter.
who was sent by the Gold Lady.
The Mad Hunter still has two hands here.
So this was either before the Gold Lady
got
cut
it.
off his other...
That's it. Whoa.
What's in there?
Pictures, letters. Oh, poor thing.
My birdie
She
Polly, I
kept
miss you
drawing a
forever.
head in here.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen a picture of her that young.
I think that's her mom.
The Gold Lady. That was definitely her mom.
So did Marianne grow up...
An artsy environmentalist. Yep, that sounds like Marianne's exact... Did you know she studied engineering?
No. But it looks like she changed...
I can't believe she was a ballet dancer. Marianne.
And a good one, too.
God, that's so not her. Could this guy have been any more cryptic?
Tyler, see that little light? I think we need to solve this one next.
Okay.
There's the Gold Lady again. She's all over the board. There was a figure of her in that stash by the Mad Hunter painting, right?
Oh, yeah.
So maybe all of this is related to what we found in there.
Hey, I can move the piece next to the Gold Lady.
All these pictures. They look like images from Marianne's life before...
The princess dancing, playing violin, spinning wool.
Get the bird.
Is the Gold Lady setting the animals free?
Judging from the broomstick, I'd say
Near
she's
The
him.
wise princess looks like she's trying to run away.
and she's being watched by the Gold Lady.
Got it.
What's the Gold Lady do? Is that it?
It's opening.
What's in there this time? Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos.
Oh wait, that's the
No
number
wonder
that
she
he
was
had.
so handy. Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a...
Her father. What the hell? Marianne was pregnant in 1992, before she even got here.
before us. Do we have a long-lost sibling out there somewhere?
Damn.
Possible, but she could have given it up or miscarried. Who knows?
Yeah, you're right. Do you think we could track down her father?
You mean the grandfather she never told us about? I don't think I want to.
You're not at all excited about having more family.
You saw the letter. I don't think we want any part of that.
Fine. Let's keep digging.
Can I point out that number?
This just lit up.
Wow.
So I
She worked-
think we're
oh,
supposed to try
so
this
that's
one
how
next.
she found the house. What's this?
Some sort of map? This just lit up, so I think we're supposed to try this one next. What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey, that degree in outdoor studies.
Some sort of clock? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the... That's the Gold Lady. It seems like it's not doing anything. Maybe it's broken? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver. Some sort of clock? That's the Gold Lady's castle. This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the very old beaver.
Hmm.
That's the Gold Lady's castle. Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old...
What's that plant thing on top?
This is the princess's... Damn it. Why is nothing happening? Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy. Both of her parents kind of sound like jerks. I would have run away too.
Hmm. Did she run away?
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on top?
Oh, those are definitely salmonberry flowers.
Hey.
This looks like a dinner party with the old... Some sort of clock? This is the princess's... Come on. This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old... Some sort of clock? Come on. Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old... This is the princess's... Come on.
Hey. What am I missing?
Salmonberry Park. Huh. Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know...
Both of her parents kind of sound like jerks. I would have run away too.
2096.
Is that Carol?
Yeah, and Sam. Look at him. He's so young and happy.
Is this?
Wow. She worked for a watchmaker in Juneau before she moved to Delos. No wonder she was so handy.
7692. From again.
Salmonberry Park. Huh.
Same.
Is that some kind of commune?
Looks like it. So weird to imagine her living in a community like that. With, you know, other people.
The weirdest... Some sort of clock?
What's that plant thing on top?
Some sort of clock? This looks like a dinner party with the old bear and the... That's the Gold Lady's castle. This is the princess's... Come on. This is the princess's house. That's the Gold Lady's castle.
Wait, that's them sitting around.
This looks like a dinner party with the old bear...
What's that plant thing?
Some sort of clock? This is the princess's house. That's the Gold Lady. Come on.
Oh my lord, I can't figure this one out at all. Like, there's no date. Hmm.
That's the Gold Lady's castle.
What's that plant thing on?
Some sort of clock? This is the princess's house. This looks like a dinner party with the old
Oh, we got
bear
it.
and the very old beaver. Yes,
What's in there?
the princess's laws. Is this from the Book of Goblins?
Not that I know of.
Well, sure looks like it could be. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure and her title. That was the story she read us that night.
God, it makes sense now.
Yeah, she got pregnant. And she ran away to start a new life. And then she made her way to Delos Crossing, where she was finally happy. But then the baby died.
I can't even imagine how she must have felt. She left everything behind, built a whole new life for him. And then he was just gone.
I guess having us helped her move on. But when it looked like we were gonna be taken away, she snapped. She just couldn't lose any more children. It really wasn't anything we did.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all this.
I don't either, but all I wanted was to understand what happened to her. And now I do.
Yeah. But we still haven't seen what's in that chest.
Okay.
Okay, so how do we open it?
Gold Lady stays locked up in her castle.
Why don't we solve this one first?
Red. That's first. Yellow.
All right, should be easy enough.
That was orange cross,
Why don't we just break this open? There's a crowbar right downstairs.
and this is the E.
What? No. You don't want to try and figure out what all this means?
I'm so done with her riddles.
Right. Wait, no.
That crowbar is sounding pretty nice right now.
That's the E.
Yes.
Oh.
Whoa.
Did it just get darker in here?
Ollie. She noticed. Why does she have a photo of that tree locked in here?
Is that...
Leo Ronan.
Why didn't she tell us about him? Why didn't she tell us any of this?
I mean, it's fucking terrible. That's why. Allie, did we do the right thing opening this?
We did. It's better we know what happened, even if it's hard. And there's one more thing we need to see.
Are you sure?
Yes. Let's go to the dock. It's time to finish this.
Hey guys, we're gonna leave things here though for this episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Most importantly, go know yourselves a beautiful day, and bye bye.
Back at these.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna do these first.
The very old beaver's repair list.
That's the story where the princess's house gets damaged by a storm and the animals help her fix it.
Yeah. What did they do to fix it again? She fixed the roof shingles. Or no.
What? Yeah, thanks.
She slapped the post with her tail to right it. She turned the power back on. Wait. She fixed the... roof shingles. She repaired the water leak. She fixed the broken window. Actually, I'm not sure. She fixed the planks that were blown off the walls.
The heck? This story doesn't make any sense. You went looking for them in the industrious animal. How do I... Let's put I even to the... blah 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 blah. Oh, it even shook the shingles on the roof and the planks on the walls.
Actually, I'm not sure.
We got it.
Damn. That must have been rough on Eddie.
Yeah, he doesn't really like to talk.
The crafty goblin's good. Deeds.
Of course. The goblins had to help out the creatures of the forest to pay off their debt to the pelican.
Well, what did they do?
You know, I
This one.
don't really remember.
Hey, that's a heart, and I've give your number hand your loving heart. How much they'd give for us today? They look ways to help. found the store most struggle with but
They gave the stall
your bear who could not get the honey out of it.
or Moose a good scratch on the back. It broke open.
Find a very lost you could
Open the beehive for the bear. They hugged the princess when she was crying. Nailed it. Our lives would have been so different if their friendship hadn't gone to shit.
Okay, I'm kind of done with this. I thought this was going to unlock lots for the bit. Wait, I thought we were going to unlock on those. So we're going to leave things there. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe. Most importantly, get us a beautiful day. And in fact, you know what? No, finish it.
The old bear's gifts for the princess. I'm totally blanking.
It's about a fresh caught
On
salmon.
that story. What did he give her again?
Why don't we open up?
Fresh caught salmon or not?
Handful of ripe berries.
Fresh caught salmon? A newly bloomed bluebell? Actually, I'm not sure. Hazelnuts. A newly bloomed bluebell? Some roses, maybe? Wait. Some honey?
Fresh caught salmon. A handful of ripe berries. One more gift then.
Actually, I'm not sure. Or not. Some roses, maybe? Actually, I'm not sure. A handful of ripe
Oh.
berries? Nice. Man, he had it bad. Just couldn't let go. The crafty goblin's loot.
That's from the princess and the two thieves.
Princess.
I drew the original.
And I distinctly some flour for the cake.
What did they steal? Only a few fruits, nuts, egg.
Maybe or not. Maybe they took some of the princess's fruit? Some flour for the cake, maybe? Wait. I'm pretty sure they stole some eggs. Did they steal candy?
Spoons and plates.
Actually, I'm not sure. What if they took some spoons?
Got it.
That's it. I always wondered where that drawing went. She said it was her favorite, and then one day it just disappeared.
That's it. Hey guys, we'll leave things here. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly, get us a beautiful day, and bye bye.